you were watching on the other lens, on your other laptop?
Yeah.
There's a perfect reflection in your glass.
Oh, no.
Hello? Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Okay, we're about to start here, so. And it is time. Good evening and welcome to our regular board meeting of the Nunda Township Board of Trustees for this evening, April 14th, 2020. The meeting is called to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Joni, could you do a roll call?
Rob Parrish,
Here.
Tim Parrish,
Here.
Justin Fronsky,
Here.
Karen Tynas,
Here.
Lee Jennings,
Here. Thank you. There is no public here, so we won't be having public comment. Number 5 on our agenda is the review and approval of the minutes of the regular board meeting dated Thursday, March 12th, 2020. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns here? Seeing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Hi.
Aye.
Ayes have it, thank you. Number 6 is the review and approval of the minutes of the special board meeting dated Thursday, March 19th, 2020. Could I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns there? That was our budget workshop. All right, seeing none, could I have a motion, or excuse me? Gotta just quickly.
you got Justin first, Tim second,
Okay.
all.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 My glasses are fogging up here, so apologize for that. Next on our agenda is the approval of a line item transfer for road district funds. Could I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
And let me find where that is. What we're voting on is to move the amount of $2,071.65 from Fund 400200671 to Fund 400200670, and those funds are from contingency. So it's being added to utilities and it's being transferred from contingency. Any questions or comments there? Could we have a roll call vote?
Rob Parrish,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Karen Tynas,
Yes.
Justin Fronsky,
Yes.
Lee Jennings,
Yes, thank you. Number 8 on our agenda are the township warrants for approval this evening in the amount of $36,414.21. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Questions, comments, or concerns on these guys? Gal?
What's with the credit? 1,000 or 1,900 or yeah, 999.50. And what's the AT&T credits about?
Oh, they had got rid of our contract, and we had been working on establishing a new contract, and basically they're like, oh, contract's over, here's the price you're paying. So she'd been working to get that contract back under control, so
So
I'm sure that's what that
beat
credit
them
is.
back out, they got a credit for it.
Yes, yeah. Any other questions? Joni, roll call?
Karen Tynas,
yes,
Justin Franski,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Rob Parrish.
Yes.
Lee Jennings,
Yes, thank you, motion carries. Number 9 are the road district warrants for approval this evening in the amount of $74,246.82. Could I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Questions, comments, or concerns?
Just the newsletter, $2,588, I just, we're beating a dead horse, I just think we could do it a better way. And then, I wonder what our obligation is on paying Eric's insurance. I don't know when his last day was, but I saw Eric's insurance is still being billed out on the bill.
Well, you generally have a time period for Cobra,
Right.
and if he's paying Cobra, then we'd have to pay it, he would come
Okay,
pay
so
us.
it's over, okay.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
You're saying he's paying his Cobra?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Generally, you let them go till the end of the month, and then after that, then you can.
What was Eric's last name?
Start with a K.
Kennedy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to spell it.
All right.
I could with my phone off here.
Are you done?
I just saw it on there and I was questioning why.
Well, we still have to pay the insurance, so the question is he paying us back? Which I
Right.
would assume he would be.
Okay. My question would hinge off that also. I see we're paying Eric Konieski a consulting fee.
Well, part of the agreement was that some of the things he had done on the computers while he was here, they would pay him to come back in and help them when needed.
Okay.
Because you're taking a guy that's less experienced in the office and expecting him to pick up on some of those things. And some of those things are like the use of Google Docs and the tablets to communicate with the guys in the trucks.
I saw that too, it looked like a couple hours or whatever, and what I got out of that was maybe, Eric was coming in and training Casey.
Yeah.
Is what it looked like to me.
Okay, which is fine, but to Tim's comment is, let's make sure he's paying his insurance, Cobra insurance then. So he's not getting insurance and
Oh.
getting paid for coming in and helping out.
I'll confirm. Do you
Yeah.
want me to get back to you guys?
Just
I'll make
shoot
sure,
out
I'll make sure
email.
it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be the normal course of action, so.
I also saw the newsletter, Phil, in there, and I see what we're putting in our budget here for $10,000 for this upcoming year, and I also think there's another way to do it. I think a lot of those newsletters are lost or not even looked at, especially in the urban areas of the McHenry and,
I have
It's
to
like-
tell you, I get nothing but good comments on it, so.
okay, but how many out do we send out?
We send out a lot, we send
Yeah.
19,000.
I can easily pick out 5 in my rentals that never even get taken out of the mailbox, they just stay in there, and the people don't even look at them. I think there's a better way. I think if you want it, it can come to you by email and you guys can draft it there and send it out.
I don't think you're ever gonna get enough emails to make that happen.
If it's out in the newsletter that people read, hey, the newsletter is gonna be transitioning over to an email.
Well,
Newsletter.
a lot of the newsletters, the elderly people love them, and they don't do email. More than they used to, but they still don't.
I just think it's an overextension of unnecessary paperwork and artwork and
Well,
mail.
I'm of the opinion that it's something that's really necessary with us to communicate with our residents. But I
Okay.
do understand what you're saying. So,
I'm not looking at Mike's budget, but I mean, if we're spending 10, and what's Mike spending, another 10?
no, it's not that much for the newsletters, it's not.
Okay.
Anything else?
You got an opinion on the newsletter? Just curious.
me?
Anybody?
Is the cost of the newsletter, is it split between the road district, the assessor's office, and
It's split between the road district and the town fund.
So,
And-
like, for me personally, I don't need a paper newsletter. I mean, if I wanted to look at it, I could download it, I could get it by email or whatever, but then I think about realistically, if that was on me as my responsibility, I would never look at the newsletter. Cause it wouldn't probably rank high enough for me to go seek it out. And I would say like my parents, I mean, unless that was something that they and their peers were talking about on a regular basis, you know, my dad wouldn't open an email or go to seek it out or whatever.
I mean, maybe it can be done for less because it doesn't need to be a 4-page, multicolor, over-the-top catalog. I think it could be a single-page trifold sent out in black and white, black and gray, whatever. That could have the needed information, not the pictures and all the other stuff that's on there. I just think it's a little bit over the top. Like I said, when I see them, I see 4 or 5 of them that aren't even viewed. They're just laying in mailboxes or in the recycling.
Well, and maybe the same thing that Rob said, and just like a trifold or
Or
a
maybe
single
a
page,
postcard.
moving on in the future, referring them back to a website.
Well, I can tell you to do a trifold costs more than to do a flat.
Lee,
Just
do you
does.
get a mailing list
No,
with ages?
no, we send this out in the very cheapest means possible.
Well, I'm just saying because you have a point. You have a point because I know a lot of seniors that tell me every time they get it, and they tell me stuff that they see in it and they're happy to get it. So you kind of both have a point. I'm wondering, can you get a list by, that just maybe a certain age group gets a paper copy or no? You know what I mean? And then put the rest on
Once you
the,
start sorting it out, instead of doing it as like a bulk mail thing or
Oh, then
whatever.
you can't,
use
oh.
that discount,
Yeah,
you're send out half as many and spend the same amount.
Yeah, you'll spend
oh.
the same
alright.
amount or more. Well, I don't think that we can do it electronically, just personally don't. There'd been a suggestion once to send out a postcard telling people to go to a website. Well, that costs as much as the newsletter. Our newsletter's actually done very inexpensively.
But maybe just something to transition towards in the future.
Maybe 17 years down.
If we get,
Well,
Possibly.
if we all get that chip
shooting for
inserted in
2038.
us, the newsletter could just like
Oh, jeez.
download automatically into our.
Is your mask too tight?
Yeah, right.
It might be.
Karen, do you have a mask on?
I do not.
Okay, moving on. You still have it open for discussion if anybody else?
Yes.
With the newsletter, I get what you're saying. I just think we could do it on a smaller circulation. It doesn't have to be mailed. I know that takes out a couple people that can't get to the office to pick up a copy. You print out a smaller circulation that the people that can't retrieve it electronically can come get it at the office. Just an idea, just a cost-saving measure. That's my 2 bits. Print out a smaller amount, not 19,000. The people that need to get a hard copy of it can come get it at the Nunda Township Supervisor office. The people that can get it electronically, which would be way more, larger scale of Nunda Township, it would be available for them online, on a separate Facebook page.
Okay, could I interrupt you for a second? Could each trustee who wants to change how the newsletters are done, please type up something to me and submit it to me, so I can review it and get an idea. Do you have any other ideas? Just
Yeah, no, this is an open forum. We're
Well,
discussing
no,
it coming across here.
Right.
I mean,
No, I'm just
I
saying
understand
that,
what you're saying, I understand what he's saying, I understand what he's saying. It's-
yeah, no, but I mean, let me read it and kind of dissolve it and see what other places are doing. I mean, is that fair?
Asked is too tight.
Jesus.
What did he say?
So,
He said his mask is too tight, finally got it. That's funny.
But you know what I mean? Give me like a little summary of what you're thinking of, and let me dig into it a little further. Does that sound fair, Karen?
I'm good with that.
Okay,
I have ideas.
good. Give me all your ideas. A, B, and C. What are your choices? Okay. Any other discussion about road district bills? Seeing none, can I have a roll call?
Rob Parrish,
Yes.
Justin Franski,
Yes.
Karen Tinus,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Lee Jennings,
Yes. Thank you. Our agenda has a numbering typo on it, so you'll see we start back over with one. Let's add a second digit to all that, so. Number 10 is the approval of the budget and appropriation ordinance for fiscal year 2020, 2021 for the town, GA, and cemetery fund. Could I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second.
So second.
Any further questions? We already had the hearing, so. Seeing none, Joni, roll call?
Karen Tinus,
Yes.
Justin Franski,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Rob Parrish.
Yes.
Lee Jennings,
Yes. Thank you, motion carries. What would be number 11 on our agenda is the approval of the budget and appropriation ordinance for fiscal year 2020 and 2021 for all road and bridge funds. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second.
Sorry.
Same thing, we've had the hearing. Any further discussion? Seeing none, a roll call vote.
wait a minute, I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
That's okay.
Justin Franski,
Yes.
Karen Tinus,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
Yes.
Rob Parrish,
Yes.
Lee Jennings.
Yes, thank you. Motion carries. Resolution 041420 is the appointment of David Collins, a trustee of the Rural Fire Protection District for a 3-year term, commencing on Monday, May 20th through the first of Monday in May 2023. He was the only applicant apparently, so could I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion here?
Was he the one that we,
Yes.
one of the two,
Mhm.
the second one that we didn't take the first time?
Right, and they had said that there'd be another one up.
Okay, fantastic, good.
Okay. Any other discussion?
It was the same guy?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Thank you. Next on our agenda are the reports. Mine's real simple. I just hope everybody is staying safe and their family is safe. And do what you can not to spread this vicious disease. Joni?
Just that the clerk continues to follow the attestation, public aid.
Okay. Justin?
I have no new news to report.
Okay. Tim?
I'd just like to note that it's weird to be attending this meeting with you guys with masks and gloves. We're at a weird point in our lives. It's surreal. Just want our constituents to stay healthy and social distance and take every precaution they can to make sure, as Lee said, we don't spread this crazy disease.
And Rob?
Ditto to everyone around the room.
You know, I have to say, a month ago, I did, I said, how do we wanna handle payroll and different things, and you all looked at me like, and it wasn't a forewarning, it's just, I just felt like this was really gonna get worse before it got better, so. Sad to say it did.
Karen's
Do you
the
have
only smart
anything,
one.
Karen?
No, just thank you guys for accommodating me. Nevaeh is sick, but her strep test came back negative, and I was just a little nervous about being around a little one and spreading healthy too.
Okay, thank you. Is there any new business we need to discuss? Seeing none, any old business we need to discuss? And last but not least, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll do that.
Wait, who said it? Karen?
Karen.
Karen,
I'll second.
Tim?
all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Bye.
Thank you. Our meeting is ended. Go and stay healthy, guys.
Go in
All right, hope to
peace.
see you guys next month.
All right.
Bye, Karen.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Very
Did you
nice.
sign the stuff now,
Oh, yeah.
so we don't?
Can you keep your stuff on? Yeah.
That was funny.
You have to what?
It was funny when he, all of a sudden he's like, oh, my mask is
Where'd I put them? Hang on.
I don't think anybody else knew what I said.